debate. Recognize the member for Oshawa.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and I'm glad to be able to stand here as a member of the official opposition on an Opposition Day motion day. And for the folks at home, that's an opportunity that the opposition has to share a priority with the people of Ontario, that when we're government, something that we are going to prioritize. And here we are saying that we want to end cash for access in this province. Speaker, we're debating a motion, and the gist of it is that the government must close loopholes and strengthen the rules in the Members' Integrity Act to prohibit ministers from accepting personal benefits connected directly or indirectly to their duties and to end cash for access in Ontario. Well, that seems like a goal that I think everyone across the province would expect the government to fulfill, right? People put their trust, they put their dollars in the government of the day, I will add, and this government is taking full advantage. Here we are wanting them to improve integrity in the province, but we're standing here the day after the Minister of Transportation had a fundraiser with the Premier. And Speaker, his fundraiser and the others that ministers of the Crown are hosting are examples of the ministers cashing in on their connections, while the people of Ontario have to fight to be heard, to have their issues be understood and be prioritized by this government. We're at a pay-to-play scenario, and that is shocking and problematic. So from Global, they reported the Ford government has been on the defensive after it was revealed that cabinet ministers were given fundraising targets for the remainder of 2024, a request that came directly from the PC Party's chief fundraiser. So the Ontario Trucking Association recently posted an online appeal to all of its members to purchase tickets to an upcoming fundraiser featuring the Premier and Transportation Minister. And why this matters, Speaker? This is an organization that I would expect, and Ontarians would expect, would already have the ear of the minister, would already have that relationship, because they're bringing forward issues of safety and transportation and everything to do with the trucking industry. So the Trucking Association, from their website, I'm pulling their words here. It says, "We face stiff headwinds in these politically charged times, and it is clear staff and the OTA executive can't bring an end to this growing problem that they've identified. They've said our adversaries and those who seek to gain an illicit advantage are emboldened and extremely politically and financially active." So they've identified that that they're in a fight against the almighty dollar to hear or to meet with the minister. They've said, "I'm calling on every board member and every member to also get involved politically. Please join me on November 25th when the Premier and Transportation Minister will be hosting a small, relatively exclusive fundraiser. I'm imploring all of you to attend and raise our concerns with the Minister directly. Our goal is to sell at least 50 to 60 tickets to our industry for this upcoming event." And they go on to say that members should see this as an investment in our industry and for our own businesses. They go on to say, "We can tally up what our association has raised and present it to the Minister. This is the only way to win this battle, and that's exactly what it is. Everyone must engage," says the president of the Ontario Trucking Association. This is what Ontarians understand to be the path to accessing decision makers. And here's the thing. One day, Speaker, I look forward to being a cabinet minister in a government that is going to put the people first. But here we have ministers of the Crown who are held to a higher standard and should behave as such. They are ministers of the Crown, not ministers of the clown, and they absolutely need to be held accountable. So if people have to pay to talk to them to bring their issues forward, that is not acceptable, nor is it appropriate. And for the people who don't have that kind of coin, does that mean that they don't get their ear? If I had more time, Speaker, I'd tell you a story about the 413, but for the folks at home, you can read the article, Friends with Benefits, an inside look at the money, power and influence behind the Ford government's push to build Highway 413. There are a lot of folks. The developers in that group are also prolific PC donors, contributing to at least $813,000 to support the party since 2014. Speaker, this is their story, this is their legacy, and this is our fight, and we're in it to win it, and remove this cash for access government. Thank you.
Thank you.